Test it then. It's yours truly, Maddness KMA, and welcome back to the Garage Report Season 3, featuring 440 Records, shaping modern UK garage. Follow us in this episode as I dive deep into the label's catalogue history, how 440 Records kept the underground sound alive and pushed UK garage into the future. Yo, test it then. It's yours truly, Maddness KMA, and I'm back once again with another exclusive in Season 3, Episode 5 of the Garage Report. So welcome back to the program, and big up all those that's been riding with me. The numbers are still too low for me. I need you to get me up there all the time. Share the videos out on every one of them. I need your support. It's not that much of a niche market for the quality and content that I'm bringing out each week. Now come on, work with me. I need you to share the videos out. Drop your comments down below to pick up on that algorithm. I ain't got no money like that to say I'm going to be boosting it and doing all of those, you know, the fake bots and all the rest of it in the comments. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to keep it genuine, and that's where we're at right now. We separate the facts from the fiction. We are the encyclopedia of UK garage history. There is no network that will give you the information that we do right here on the Garage Report series. So welcome along if you're a new subscriber. Thank you. Welcome along to the program. Road to 5,000. So press the like button, subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss an upload. Respect for all those that caught up with the Sammy Virgie episode last week and his collaborative efforts on that big album, which is out there now. And that's doing some bits in the numbers on the trailers, the Madifies again. But the main video is where I need you. Come on. So before going any further, I'd like to just slow it down a minute and come out of character. Give a shout out to a family member who passed away of recent. You would have seen it on the timelines. Excellence. He was known as MC Excellence, aka Pumps, aka Mompidou, aka Big Dirty Stinking Excellence. Mark Gavidan, aka Marlon, as I used to call him and annoy him because he never liked using that first name. So many memories, man. I can't believe I'm here again at a stage where I'm giving out information about somebody who's passed away.
If you are new to the channel, please make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss an upload.
Everybody knows X, and what everybody could be sure of is Mark is up there. And as he walked through the gates, they would have said, "Hey, well go on, X. Well go on, X." I'm telling you. So back to today's episode right now, and you're seeing the thumbnail, which is 440 Records is the feature on today's episode of the Garage Report. And again, to highlight the newer generation, it would be criminal for me not to highlight 440 Records out of Midlands. When the new wave of UK garage started to bubble again, one label was already there, laying foundations for the future of garage. Not chasing trends, not copying the classics, just straight bassline business. With the essence of the old school, with that new UKG swagger. 440 Records. This is 440 Records, a label that redefined that modern garage sound like this. Foundation, Birmingham 2010. While London was looking back at the old school, a duo called Hybrid Theory were building something new. They called it 440 Records, named after the 4x4 rhythm that never dies. It was underground, independent, no label bosses and no gatekeepers. Just producers, DJs and ravers pushing that raw rolling bassline energy straight out of the Midlands in the UK. Early releases from Hybrid Theory, FooR, Chris Lorenzo and NuBass started doing damages in the club and on the airwaves. It was UK garage, but built for a new generation. Tougher, darker and fatter for that new digital sound. So again, some of those names that was involved in there, again, from the label owners themselves: Hybrid Theory, Conductor, FooR, Gandalf, LB, the veteran from Groove Chronicles, Ghost, Zero FG, Chris Lorenzo, Castle, Tom Shorters, Tuff Culture, big names that grew through that label as far as I knew, because I never knew a lot of these names: Conductor, FooR, Chris Lorenzo. I didn't know none of these names until 440 Records, and they all seem to be a close net of people, because the producers obviously releasing constantly high quality packages via the label of 440 Records. So again, we give enough respects to the label for what they've done. Hybrid Theory, I looked online and I tried to see more information or more images that I could see. They've got loads of artwork that's available, but not really much about images of Hybrid Theory themselves. So big up to them. I did reach out. Their evolution that they brought through was that new wave of early speed garage type vibe. Hear me out. The speed garage of today, where it's got to, which is the the renaissance of the sound from the 90s that was labeled speed garage, what it is now for the younger generation, right? So around 2015, those type of sounds that came out, that built a new lane, I believe, for the genre of UK garage. It added that weighty bassline element to it, but it was rough. The way they used the drum programmings, the drum kits that they did. They got sound packs available as well, in case people did love the sound. They had to, because it just made sense. So the good infrastructure of the business and the way they had it set up, 440 Records is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Yo, test it then. It's yours truly, Maddness KMA, the host of the Garage Report. Just to let you know, once again, Spotify playlist has been updated with all the latest and greatest that has been featured on the series so far. Make sure you check it out. Add it to your favourites, because it's popping. You need that. It's seasonal all year round. Garage Report playlist, now updated on Spotify.
New heat, classic anthems, exclusive dubplates from the foundation era of the Pure Garage brand CD compilation favourites, all in the mix.
Introducing DJ Maddness KMA. Maddness KMA in the mix.
The Pure Garage official radio show, every Friday 7 till 9 on Pure FM.
So yeah, I think it gives you that information of what the label stands for. Now, again, all it is summarized within that early section of a voiceover there for the label. It still doesn't do him any justice, because that newer wave of UK garage sound that came out of Midlands, and from what they did, you know, you have to give credit where it's due. Big up to all those from Birmingham, big up to all those from Bristol, all those kind of places, right, that manifested this sound. And of course, like I said, it has the essence of the old school house and UK garage elements in there. It's got rave elements in there as well. It's got different types of bassline era that they took it away from the old days, and of course the speed garage days of the 90s, and of course moving forward through with the darker side of breakbeat elements, the grimier side to garage, and they definitely took it to another level. You have to give them their honours and respect where it is due. The producers, like I mentioned in there as well, there's just some of them that have come through, because there was loads of compilations that was going on, loads of the producers that did an EP, they might do a compilation with the same artists and producers on the label. So you have to give credit, and give credit where it's due, because it's an outstanding institution of what they did, building that network of UK garage, the sound, you know. Definitely got the rave stabs in there. It's got breakbeat elements. It's got dubstep angles in there. It's like it is exactly, I think, what Hybrid Theory would stand for. A hybrid of sounds. How do I relate to this? Well, because in the early 2000s, like I said, myself and Lenny D.I.'s Family for Life, and me and Len created a hybrid of a fusion of genres, a multi-fusion of genres. So I understand what it's about, and that's why it's related to me, and I've played them all the time on my shows. And then
it got a bit of a lull where I saw so many material coming through, so I couldn't keep up. Because if you've got hundreds and thousands in your inbox, as many DJs do, you hardly get through most of it. And when you do have time to sit down and go for it, then you come up across the gems, you might come across them a bit too late and whatever. So I've chosen 4 of an eclectic amount of musical sounds that's coming through from Four40 Records. Hybrid Theory as well is in there, Witch Doctor, Royal Flush, and another one of my favorite producers from that label era, Tuff Culture. That's all featuring next in the Maddify Chosen 4. So let's go straight into this one from Witch Doctor. Track entitled From the Inside, artist Witch Doctor. Album Get Right Inside, compiled and mixed by Castle Compilations. Let's get into this. It's something different again. Some of these are years old, right? But it still sounds fresh to this day. Are you ready? You ready? You ready? Come on then, let's go.
MA, DD y F y Chosen 4.
Evolution. Not just the same old, it's got that vibe, man. Love it.
Looking out from the
inside. Witch Doctor. Yes, from the inside. 440 Records, and credit where it's due. It's something special, right? It's not normal. I say that so many times, it's become a catchphrase of mine. It's not normal, okay? So entry number 2 on today's program is from Royal Flush, as mentioned before. I was part of the team, and the music that they put out was quality. Again, the EPs that they've had, and the compilations as well. And I do believe this one was from one of those. What's That Sound? Presented by Royal Flush on 440 Records, track entitled Dubplates. I used to play this a lot on my radio show on one platform that I was on. Takes me back to that. I love the use of sound system culture within their production skills. The sound effects that you would hear, the bleeps, the blobs. There we go for those, sound system samples that you would get from tape packs as we used to back in the day, or online now, they'll get them on YouTube.
My youth, I want to come and play people, place kind of weak.
dubplate.
My youth, I wanna come and play it, people. Play kind of weak.
The message, you get the idea. That stamp, that footprint, that digital footprint that they put into the game, and they've been grafting for some time, and they deserve their flowers. Respect to Hybrid Theory. Come on, big round of applause to the label CEO for 440 Records, man. Yeah, it's something different. It's different, and it still works for me. Come on, that was like about, what was that, 2018, 19 or something like that. It's a big tune again, man. Still, I've got to remember these tunes now. I've put them in the correct categories and files. They wouldn't hear them on the show. Make sure you log into Official Pure Garage Show every Friday. We give you the information. We give you everything you need to know about Pure Garage, the Pure brand, merchandise, ticket information for upcoming events up and down the country in the UK. Everything that comes out on the label, Pure Garage, gets played first in advance on my show. And of course, my exclusive dub plates as Maddness KMA. We've got the Dub Authority, we've got Zakira, we've got Kaya Blaze, the Garage Report label. We've got that side of things to feature on there, and some of the exclusives that I am very fortunate to be blessed with from the producers that send me music very early, because they know we break it in the right way. We do Club Ready Mix from the just before the second hour, and we go through that hour with that experience, the sound art that you would hear, you would feel, you would hear the crowd with you as well, foghorn samples, all the rest of it, just the way I always like to do it, creating a visual with audio. Makes sense to me. The Pure Garage official radio show every Friday 7 till 9 on Pure FM and every platform you rate, with yours truly, Maddness KMA. So coming up next, the fourth and final entry, and one of my favourite producers that I only knew from this label. Gone on to do amazing things with his sound, but highly rate and respect. Tuff Culture. Now, it obviously has that love from the generals before him, like Tuff Jam, LB, that type of stuff. You can hear it's in there. MJ Cole, you know, it works, and what he does and takes it in his direction. So Tuff Culture here with his entry, just one of them, because there's so many that's come from his side. Universe, Tuff Culture, Elements 4, the fourth chapter on 440 Records. Something different again. that continuous groove, man, and the vibe and the bass line, it just snaps into place, and kick and snare is right there. It's got a basic drum formula with what they do, but every individual producer on that label, Zero FG as well as another one to mention, just some stomping, dirty, disgusting bassline tunes that sound smooth and has the finesse of garage with it. So it comes under many different titles, and some of them do sound very dubsteppy, but it's still under the garage banner, and it just sounds amazing, man. Just really, yeah, round of applause. Yeah, I agree. Round of applause for 440 Records. Anyway, if you would like to hear more from certain particular labels that you think has given an outstanding contribution to garage music and deserves to go in the Garage Hall of Fame, of course, make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share. You hear me say these words every time, every week, but have you done it yet? Seriously, it's not that difficult, and it's kind of getting on my nerves a bit because it's like, it's easy. And I speak to members and they'll say, Matt, I said, yeah. They said, yo, I watched the program, loved the show. Oh, that was funny when you said this at some point, whatever. And that tune, how do I get hold of, ins and outs and behind the scenes, right? And I'll say, yeah, man. I didn't notice any comments from you though in the section. Same argument. Oh yeah, I don't do that. Come on, man. You want to see this channel rise and get to the right place where it should be. I'm putting in the work. You know it. You're getting foundation facts from history, and it's away from any fictional side of it, because I'll prove it by bringing the producers on and letting them talk about the tracks like we have done in the past. Go and check that one out, the most recent one with DJ Disciple from New York City talking about Keep On Moving. Come on. We keep it all together. We join the dots. How many phrases do I need to use to show you the importance of the Garage Report right here on Pirate Chronicles series channel? That's the channel. Like, subscribe, comment and share. Drop your comments down below. Share the video to people that are relevant so it helps the algorithm. Come on.